Over the last couple of months, the crypto market has been extremely volatile ever since we saw the Bitcoin ETF approved. And now a lot of investors are expecting that we're going to see the next wave of the bull market. Altcoins finally start to pick up again and smaller cap projects really take off. So today's video, I want to talk about a project that I invested in during its pre-sale. It's called Billion Dollar Jackpot. Currently, they've raised just around $100,000. Symbol is BDJ. And ultimately, this project is combining the thrill and innovation of F1 and racing with the crypto space. And they say, look, join the race to innovation, experience the thrill of innovation as we merge the adrenaline of racing with cutting-edge blockchain technology. Stake your BDJ during the pre-sale and start earning rewards today. So, like I said, this is still in its pre-sale, and I did just buy this project. It's available with ETH, USDT, card. You also could get it with BNB. You could just get it directly on the website. The cool thing about this project is that it is just starting off in the pre-sale. So ultimately right now, when we're doing this video, when I'm talking about it, is the cheapest you will ever be able to buy it during the pre-sale, because it says, look, the price is going to be increasing periodically during the pre-sale. So right now, one BDJ token is equal to 0.0072, but in the next stage, it's going to be increasing yet again and continuing to increase until they officially launch. So you could see that right now, 100,000 out of 576,000 is raised. Once it hits that goal, we're going to see the price increase. This project, though, is ultimately revolutionizing Formula One and crypto, because what they're doing is they're creating a blockchain platform that turns every single race into a dynamic, interactive adventure. So the way it works is, you can see right here, it says, look, F1 prediction markets. It says dive into the heart of racing with our F1 prediction markets, where you can forecast the outcomes of your race and ultimately compete with fans worldwide. So use your insight and strategy to predict the top 10 finishing positions and earn your place at the top of the leaderboard. So think of it like a wagering platform, like a sports betting platform, where ultimately they're making this prediction market where you're going to be able to predict specifically on racing and Formula One. Next thing they also talk about is end of season jackpot. The excitement builds all season, culminating in the grand finale, the end of season jackpot. Accumulate points through accurate predictions and stand a chance to win big, celebrating your F1 knowledge and dedication. So ultimately with this jackpot, the way that works is, as the season goes on, you are generating more and more points. You know, the better your predictions are throughout the season, the higher rankings you have, the more likely you are to win that end of season jackpot. And they also talk about decentralized technology. Their platform is built on cutting edge decentralized technology, transparent, secure, tamper-proof, and it says ultimately experience the future of gaming with confidence and trust in their blockchain powered system. And finally, the rewards in BDJ, so their native ecosystem token, the one that we talked about earlier, because ultimately you can earn rewards in BDJ tokens, which is the native token of the ecosystem, and then you can use your BDJ tokens to enter new races, claim exclusive rewards, or trade on the open market. And this is something that allows you to not only continue to play the game, but also turn that into real money, cash out in a sense if you would like to, because it's going to be available on top tier exchanges. BDJ right now, in terms of tokenomics, 40% is allocated to pre-sale, 20% to staking, 10% to developers, 10% to liquidity, 10% to marketing, and 10% to ecosystem. So it has a pretty simple breakdown. But what I really like about this project is it has such a large portion of the supply allocated to pre-sale. So it's very much a community-driven project, which you really don't see for a lot of new projects these days. Usually you see a massive portion, reserved for developers and what they call like internal team members. But right now they have such a high percentage for pre-sale, which is exactly what you want to see. You want to see it's a very much community-driven project, also with a lot of percentage for staking, which ensures the community can stay involved, incentivized long-term. Finally, if we scroll down a little bit to the roadmap section, it talks about into 5 main phases. Phase 1 is the ICO launch and community building. That's where we are right now. It's ultimately critical to get engaging early adopters, get people excited about the project. Then into phase 2, they talk about TGE and exchange listing. So following the token generation event, distribution BDJ tokens to pre-sale participants and ensure listings on major centralized exchanges. This can help with liquidity. This is going to help, continue to expand the project long term, because listing on centralized exchanges is going to be opened up to a whole new pool of audience members, a whole new pool of potential community members, and people to use the platform. Phase 3 is going to be platform launch and user feedback. So after they've launched their token, they've listed on centralized exchanges, they're going to be looking for their platform launch and getting the feedback on it, on like the initial launches of the platform. They're going to get early user feedback to refine the platform, ensuring a centric development approach for its users. Phase 4 is going to be jackpot and platform expansion. So they're going to host the first end of season jackpot event, rewarding the top performers with significant prizes. And ultimately, they are going to utilize the feedback received to implement meaningful improvements, enhancing the overall experience. And then phase 5, final phase, is market expansion and diversification. So they're going to expand the platform's offerings by introducing additional sports markets, ultimately catering to a wider market rather than just into racing and just into F1. So that is what their long-term goal is. The cool thing about this project is that not only are they having these significant price reductions right now during the pre-sale, so like I said, the lowest prices ever will be right now, but also they have this extremely high staking rewards. You can see if you click on staking, it says, look, a total of 3,281,000 tokens have been staked, and that is generating an estimated rewards of 11,427%. There have been dozens of articles I've seen talking about this, talking about the staking percentages, and many people are saying, you know what, maybe Billion Dollar Jackpot could be 100x crypto. It's on many of the top crypto news sites, and they talk about the staking rewards as well as what the project is actually doing long-term, building out their prediction market. So this project has seen quite a bit of attention recently. They've been gaining a lot of followers on Twitter in just a matter of a month. They've had an audit done by CoinSolt, and there's been no major issues with the smart contract. You could see no high risk issues, no medium risk issues. There's one low risk issue, and then no informational issues. But the good thing about it is that this issue has been acknowledged. So really, there's no issues with the smart contract at all. And it's exactly what you want to see for a project. So like I said, this project is just in its pre-sale. It's raised around $100,000. Once they've hit certain milestones, the price is going to be increasing. So right now is really the best opportunity to get involved. So if you're interested in racing, prediction markets, and just smaller cap altcoins in general, leading up into the next phase of the bull market, I would take a look at this project because I think it could represent, maybe a small portion of your portfolio now, but with what they have planned and what they are planning to doing long term, could be a potential 100x